Hey, welcome back, YouTubers, getting your lifts on. We are here to talk about the snatch pull. I was thinking about it. I want to do a video on it like last week. Snatch pulls are important, and then they're not important. It just depends on what part of the learning curve you're on in terms of learning how to snatch. For any variation, snatch pulls are you can use them as a strengthener, add weight to the bar, get your legs to get the bar to the hip properly, and then timing that jump and pull. I call it a jump and pull. You guys call it what you want. Different cues for different lifters so that they can communicate with their body what we need them to do in order to make quality lifts over the long haul. So snatch pulls are awesome. They're going to add weight to the bar. So if you got a new lifter, they're definitely going to you get a little extra weight on there that's over their max, because normally because of learning the technical aspects of snatching are basically we're stronger than what our snatch is saying to us on the bar. Or if you're a veteran lifter, what snatch pulls do are conserve energy. You're still able to feel some heavy weights without expending extra energy, just depending on what part of your training that your coach is having, or whatever program that you're following, or procedure that you're following to get your lifts up. So Jimmy Howell right over here, boom, talks about he's doing snatch pulls, and I go, boom, perfect time to make a technique video. So let me fix this really quick, make an adjustment right here. So wait, there we go, right there. All right, so Jimmy, what was your question?
So my question was...
And I'm going to bring it over here, so scoot over here a little bit. There you go. Ready?
So my question was, when you're doing a snatch, you're doing a high pull,
yeah, get in here.
at what point do you make contact with the bar to your hip? So that it has the right, do you do it up here where your hips actually end, or is it down here with the creases?
All right, well, we're going to address that right now. Let me just fix the camera work right here. Here we go, right here. Going to go a little bit higher up. You got that, Jimmy? All right. So, boom, snatch pulls from the ground. Here we go, Jimmy Howell. He's into a snatch pull. Remember, there's a snatch pull, low pull, which you're just pulling with the legs with a shrug and following that bar up. And the snatch high pull, we're actively pulling. We're going to actively finish with our hips and change direction. So right here, snatch pull, pull. I like doing the snatch pulls from the ground, stand up, get it to the hip, pull, because I got rid of my early arm bend. So now I'm able to get here and pull straight up. Before I was kind of pulling it into the hip. Now I don't have to do that. Use more of my legs to finish with the bar up. So the high pull right here is you're going to react. Pull. Pull, I'm reacting. My hips are taking a dip to train the change of direction. All right, Jimmy, go ahead and set up. So snatch pull, good setup right there. Here we go. Nice. Dude, I like it. You waited. We talked about it. We want to get it to the hip because basically we can't snatch her clean unless the bar is at the hip, no matter what. If we're lifting heavy weights, maximum weights, the only way to lift big weights is to get the bar here, get fully extended so that you can drive the bar up and we can get underneath it. So right here, Jimmy was patient, used his legs, he waited, and then jumped and pulled at the right time. So right here, so pulls can do, well, they can do quite a few things. You can work on timing that pull, getting the bar to the hip, and then pulling. So those are a sequence of movements or actions that have to happen right after each other. So go ahead, Jimmy. What do you got? How many sets?
3 sets of 3.
3 sets of 3 right here. So go ahead and do a full set. So make sure as you approach this, you want to pretend, you want to imagine you're really going to snatch the bar. There's no difference between your snatch pull and a snatch. It should be completely the same. There you go. Really quick, since we're working on it, I want you to finish here. Instead of driving back, Finish up. Finish straight up. Straight up, straight down. Ready? Chest up. Squeeze to the floor. Right there. See how I pull it forward? Let's stay tighter. Alright, we got one more. So this is going to help you utilize leg drive right here. So push with your legs and then wait. Here we go. Alright. So now what happens is when we get tired, we stand up and then we want to do what, Jimmy?
Go for it.
You want to start doing what?
Pulling with your arms.
Pulling a little bit to your arms. So now this is the point, even when you're making a big snatch or a big clean and jerk, is you want to try to avoid how you feel and replace those with what position do I have to work hard to get into. So right here really quick, I'm going to ask Jimmy, I'm going to go, Jimmy, don't worry about the pull until you get where?
Yeah.
Also, don't try, when you get tired, you want to rush through the movement. We want to get the movement over with. Well, for weightlifting, we don't want to get the movement over with. We want to make sure that we're precisely setting up each time the way we are going to snatch big weights or a big clean and jerk. So we want to make sure you're going to approach it as if you're snatching. So, and I've done this too, get through my snatch pulls and have a tired back because I wasn't using my legs. So I know the difference now between staying focused, treating your snatch pull as if you're gonna really snatch the bar. So I'm gonna ask Jimmy right here. So he's tired. Third rep is always the what?
Yes, sir.
Always always the hardest one. So what I want you to do is keep your abs tighter and go smoother and slower from the floor, and then wait to accelerate where? Yep, that's when you get crazy. You ready? Save your energy. Ready? Here we go. So squeeze it from the floor. Chest up. Wait, right there. Time out. Drop it. Right there. Boom. So when we're tired, we still got to go back. When we're tired, we really got to slow down. We got to really focus on where that bar is going, because the whole reason for the pull is to keep that bar straight to the hip. Practicing right from the ground, right here, right from the ground. Most important position right here is right from the ground. Keep your abs tight. Put your body in the right position. Make sure you got the right grip. Make sure you're pushing off middle foot. Strong. You want to feel strong off the floor. So if some of you don't feel strong off the floor, you still have probably a few more thousands of reps to do. It's bottom line. You got to get your reps in order to get a feel for the movement. Jimmy, you've been here how long?
About half a year.
Did half a year, and he's now your movements have you've progressed pretty well. So his movements have progressed really well. He's adding weight to the bar, but he has to get his reps in. You have to get the reps in, just with anything in life. Get the reps in and the lifts will go up, your positions will get better. So there you go. Snatch pulls can be done from the floor. They can be done from the blocks, elevated. Go ahead, Jimmy. Go ahead and go one more set. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, one more set. We can do a snatch pull. So we're going to do a snatch pull right here. We're going to go snatch pull from the ground, snatch pull from below the knees, and a snatch pull from above. All right, this is for Hollywood right here. Just want to show you different variations. Ready? Remember, right here, strong and smooth from the floor. Just keep your abs tight. Abs tight. Right there, there you go. Boom, weight chase. Now keep your shoulders way longer in front of the bar a little bit more, okay?
So from the knees.
From below the knees. So pick it up, and then walk it down to the below the knees. Right there. Right there. On that one, I would prefer a little bit lower. Yeah, a little bit lower. All right, so now, right here, above the knee. You're going to pick it up to the hip, and then right above the knee, and then finish. So chest up, squeeze it from the floor. I want you to keep your shoulders in front. Wait. Here we go. Right there, that's it. Awesome, there you go. That is a snatch pull. I know, freaking 10-minute video on snatch pulls and the importance of them. So incorporate them to either conserve energy or to utilizing your leg drive is so important in the snatch, clean, and jerk. In order to lift big weights, you must use your legs. And not only to use your legs, we got to keep that bar straight. So we want to make sure we practice those pulls correctly. Practice your snatch and clean and jerk pulls as if you're really going to snatch, as if you're really going to clean and jerk. Don't approach them as if they're a regular deadlift, because they're not a regular deadlift. They're going to take a certain degree of tightness and smoothness from the ground to the hip. Requires some timing and some athleticism. So, all right, you guys go out there, practice, and get better.